In this video, I'm going to talk about how we can use the law of attraction to manifest the body and the wellness of our dreams. What does law of attraction have to do with our wellness and our body goals and the way we ultimately treat ourselves? Well, what we think about constantly can create what we're experiencing right now. So if you're continuously talking crap about yourself, how your body looks terrible, how it used to look great, how it is now, how it's not functioning at the high capacity that you want, why doesn't it look like this, why doesn't it look like that, you're going to continue to perpetuate those issues that you're experiencing. So how can we use the law of attraction to experience something new? Start telling yourself, I'm healthy, I am wealthy, I am abundant. Abundant doesn't just have to be about money. It is about your emotions. It is about how you're feeling in a heightened state continuously. You are going to have to create a new habit and kind of like feed your mind the exact opposite of what you've been telling yourself. I was a personal trainer. I was a personal trainer for a little over a year, and I noticed during that time I was really harsh on myself, and like I don't at that time I didn't think of it as like a bad thing. I just thought to myself like, gosh, I'm really just, chipping away, and I had this like mental process in my mind of like, this isn't good enough. It needs to be better. This isn't good enough. And I think a little bit of that was healthy in a sense of like, I was really just challenging myself and I was doing something that I'd never done before. And it felt good to see physical changes in the mirror. But now looking back, it doesn't have to be that extreme, that all or nothing. I was at the point where I was just like cooking a bunch of chicken and not really eating that many carbs. It wasn't really healthy overall. My period was missing. As a woman, that's tough. That's tough on your mental state. You're not sleeping that well. Your stress is through the roof. There is no reason to go that extreme. So now fast forward to here I am now. It's been about 10 months since I've had a baby. Of course, I gained weight during that pregnancy, but it wasn't like it was in the past, my past pregnancies. It was a lot more methodical. I was thinking to myself, like, I'm going to go for some walks. I'm going to, eat a little bit more protein here. I'm going to, invest a little bit more and continue going to the gym. And even though I didn't really see that many looks in the gym, but I know like on social media, I would see people kind of like commenting if we see like weightlifters lifting heavy while being pregnant. I know there's like a stigma in regard to like what pregnant women going into the gym, but I still did it. I was bench pressing, I was squatting, I was doing the things while being pregnant. And to me, that was so empowering to know that my body is strong enough not only to hold a baby and to grow a baby, but also to lift and continue with the same program. Now that it's been 10 months since I've had baby, it has been taking a little time to like get the rest of this weight off. And right now I'm back to pre-pregnancy, but I know that I had gained a little bit more beforehand, just kind of processing things. Sometimes I get in these lulls where I'm processing heavy emotions, and sometimes it can be kind of rough. I am continuing to stay active, but in a different way. I am talking to myself a lot more positively. There are moments in time when I start to question, like, am I headed in the right direction? But then I notice that I'm fitting my clothes a lot better. I'm able to take longer walks. It's not as harsh as it was before. Like, God, like, you need to fix this now. This is a disaster. I can't be walking around like this. I'm embarrassed because, like society, when you step into that fitness realm, society says like, you can't gain that weight back. Otherwise you're a loser. You're a quitter. You just don't know, like, you have no discipline and things like that. I never stopped walking. I continued going to the gym, and this weight is just taking a little longer. And I'm going to just listen to my body and continue to do what I can. And that's what's different about this pregnancy. And so sharing my experience, I'm hoping that in a way that you can connect and understand that There's going to be ups and downs and curves and swirlies in your life. And if you are at that point where maybe you might have gained a little bit of weight or you just experienced a pregnancy, there is no reason for you to be so frustrated with who you've been before, where you are now. Leave that all. It's time to build something new. How is it that you can represent yourself today and visualize where you want to be today? Would you, if you had the dream body and if you had all of the energy that you wish you had or that you don't have right now, if you had that right now, what would it feel like? How would you walk? How would you dress? How would you represent yourself? Would you feel a little bit more sexy? Would you feel a little bit more confident? Now, what's stopping you from expressing that now? And you can't continue to say, it's because I'm 2 sizes too big. I'm just, I'm not there yet. I'm not feeling very sexy. And it's not going to feel any better feeling like that. And then reaching that weight is going to put you in a place where you were before you even lost the weight. You're not going to feel confident. You're not going to feel sexy, and you're not going to feel energetic. It's going to feel foreign. And then what's going to stop you from gaining weight again? It's just going to be perpetual. It's going to be a repeating pattern that you experience. Have you ever known anybody like that loses weight and starts to feel a little bit more confident, and they're feeling good, and all of a sudden they just fall right back into it? It's not because they're stupid. It's not because they're a failure or that they're lazy. It's because they're doing it for materialistic reasons, to look a certain way. It's because they didn't embody that before they reached that. Does this make sense? You have to feel how you want to feel before you receive this body, before you receive the job, the money, and all of these different accolades that you're seeking. So, how can we use the law of attraction for our dream body? Feel sexy now. Feel powerful now. Experience that silly energy, that fast-paced movement, like just nobody can stop me. I am on a mountaintop right now in a leopard print jacket and sunglasses, and I'm feeling fabulous. Nobody can stop me. How can you tune into this kind of feeling before you reach that body type? And I'm telling you, that's when your body starts to just adapt to how you think and how you're feeling. And then it just flows and it goes seamlessly. You don't feel like you need to take anything away from yourself. You're not punishing yourself to lose the weight. You're not pummeling yourself into the ground because you're wrong or you're bad or something's the matter with you. Nothing is the matter with you. What can we add? Adding more protein, adding some walks, adding some more dance. Make it fun, make it playful, and it's going to be something that you can adhere to, and it's going to be a better experience for you, and you're going to want to scream it on the rooftops that you don't need to join a certain community to lose the weight. You don't have to go to CrossFit, and if that's your thing, that's cool, but you don't need to search outside of yourself to attain these things. This is going to be something that you can adhere to for the rest of your life because it makes you feel good.